Hello dear AP TET candidates, welcome back to my Grammar for Success channel. In this video, I am going to give you the third model question paper. I therefore request all of you to watch this video very carefully and try to answer all the questions without fail on your own. I also request all of you to share this video with all those friends of yours who are also going to take the TET examination along with you very shortly. Thank you so much. Now let's get into the video. AP TET 1A English or General English Model Question Paper 3 Advanced Level. That means this question paper has been framed at a advanced level. So the difficulty level will slightly increase in this question paper, and therefore be on the alert and try to answer all the questions on your own. And here you pay attention on vocabulary. As usual, I have framed 10 questions, and let me give you those questions very quickly. First question, choose the synonym of erudite. So here he is asking you for the synonym: ignorant, scholarly, illiterate, foolish. You go to the second question, choose the antonym of frugal. What is the antonym or the opposite of frugal? Here are given some options: miserly, thrifty, extravagant, economical. You go to the third question, pick out the correctly spelled word. Okay, what are the options given? Privilege, 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 privilege. So you choose that word which has the correct spelling. And you go to the fourth question, choose the correct homophone. So you know about the homophones. Here is given some sentence with a blank. You have to choose the correct homophone in that blank. The knight could not find his way in the dash. What are the options given? Night, 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 none. Okay. Fifth question. Choose the one word substitute for a speech made at a funeral. What is the one word substitute for this phrase? Let us look at the given options: monologue, soliloquy, eulogy, dialogue. You go to the sixth question. The idiom to burn the candle at both ends means what? What is the meaning of this idiom? Here are given four options. You choose the relevant answer. To work very hard, to be wasteful, to quarrel, to live luxuriously. You go to the seventh question. Choose the correct prefix to form the antonym of legal. So how can you form an antonym of this word legal? What prefix will you use to make this legal an antonym? Means here you look at the given options: ir, ill, un, dis. You go to the eighth question. Choose the correct suffix to form a noun from bold. How can you form the noun form from this word bold? Let me give you the suffixes here: meant, ness, full, us. So which suffix can make this a noun form? You go to the ninth question. Identify the correct meaning of the phrasal verb put up with. Very interesting. What is the meaning of this phrasal verb put up with? Here are given options: tolerate, postpone, continue, handle. Okay. 10th question. Choose the correct spelling. Okay. Here, achievement, 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 achievement. So which option has the correct spelling? You have to choose that option as your answer. Now, the second part of the question paper is grammar. It consists of nearly 20 questions. And here, let me give you the 11th question. Identify the correct sentence. So what are the options given under this? He don't know me. He doesn't knows me. He doesn't know me. He didn't knew me. That is that. Okay, you go to the 12th question. Choose the correct article. Okay, and this is dash best book I have ever read. So what are the options given here? A and the no article. Go to the 13th question. Identify the correct preposition. So what is the sentence given here? He was born dash 5th May 2012. And what are the options given? In, on, at, by. Okay. 14th question. Change into indirect speech. Okay. She said, I can sing well. So this is the direct speech. And now you have to change this direct speech into indirect speech and choose that sentence which is in the correct indirect speech. And here you look at the given options. She said that she could sing well. She told that she can sing well. She said she can sing well. She said she will sing well. Okay, now you go to the 15th question. Choose the correct transformation. What is that sentence given here? He is too proud to beg. What are the options given here? He is so proud that he cannot beg. He is proud but he begs. He is not proud to beg. He can beg proudly. Right. You go to the 16th question. Choose the correct conditional. Okay. What is the sentence given here? If I dash rich, I would travel the world. What are the options given here? Am, was, were, had been. Right. 17th question. Identify the function. Okay. And what sentence is given here? Would you like a cup of tea? And what function can you find in this question? Whether a request or an offer or a command or a suggestion, that you have to find out and choose that to be your answer, right? And the next 18th question, choose the correct tag. Correct tag means correct question tag. What is the sentence given here? Few people attended the meeting dash. What question tag must be used in this blank? And here you pay attention. Didn't they, did they, do they, don't they, and all that. And you go to the 19th question. Identify the part of speech of the underlined word. So some sentence is given, and in that sentence some part is underlined, and you have to identify the part of speech of that particular underlined word, right? And here she worked hard to get through the TET. Okay, and here this hard is underlined. Now you have to give the part of speech of that word. And what are the options given here? Verb, noun, adjective, adverb. You go to the 20th question. Choose the correct conjunction. What sentence is given under this? You must drive carefully, dash, you will be fined. And what conjunction must be used here? Now you look at the given options. Though, because, otherwise, therefore, right? 21st question. Identify the tense. Okay, and here some sentence has been given here. You have to identify the tense that is used in that sentence. He has been waiting since morning. So what tense is there in that sentence? Present perfect continuous, past perfect, past continuous. You go to the 22nd question. Identify the correct clause. Okay, and what sentence is given here? Unless you work hard, you will not get through TET. Okay, and what options are given here? Adjective clause, adverb clause, noun clause, main clause. Okay, you move on to the 23rd question. Identify the type of sentence. Now let us look at the given sentence. Haven't you done the homework? Some sentence is given here, and you have to identify that sentence, whether it is an interrogative sentence or an assertive sentence or an imperative sentence or an exclamative sentence. You know that, and you choose that. 24th question. Identify the correct word order. So here are given some options. No sooner she reached Mumbai than she rang up to her parents. No sooner did she reach Mumbai than she rang up to her parents. No sooner did she reach Mumbai than she rang up to her parents. She no sooner reached Mumbai than she rang up to her parents. So you choose that sentence in which there is correct word order. So that is going to be your answer. You move on to the 25th question. Identify the linker. So what sentence is given here? We went to the park dash, it was raining. And what are the options given here? Because, although, but, as. You go to the next question. Choose the correct tense form. Okay, again one sentence is given on the tenses. The bell dash before we reached the school. Okay, and what are the options given here? Rings, had rung, has rung, was ringing. So it's an important question. I'll explain this thing. I will also explain the 24th question very elaborately. 27th question. Choose the correct agreement. What sentence is given here? Neither of the players dash ready. So what should be used in this blank? Are, were, is, have been. Go to the 28th question. Identify the correct sentence. So what are the options given here? One of the boy are missing. one of the boys is missing, one of the boys are missing, one of boy is missing. You go to the 29th question, change into passive voice. Some sentence is given here, you have to change it into passive voice. They are building a new bridge. Very simple active voice sentence is given. Now you can change this active voice into passive voice. A new bridge built by them, a new bridge is built, a new bridge is being built, they build a new bridge. Okay, and you go to the 30th question, identify the correct use of preposition. Again, on the prepositions, one more question is given and you try to solve it. What sentence is given here? He depends dash his father, and then on, at, over, off. So these are the options. And the third section of the question paper is conventions of writing. Conventions means rules of writing. 5 questions are framed on this section. You try to solve them. Choose the correctly punctuated sentence. Okay, honesty is, comma, the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty, comma, is the best policy. Honesty, colon, is the best policy. Right. To move on to the 32nd question, identify the correctly capitalized sentence. Okay, he met the Prime Minister yesterday. He met the Prime Minister yesterday. All sentences belong to the same one, and you choose that sentence in which the capital letters are correctly used. So that is only your job. And you go to the 33rd question, choose the correct punctuation. Punctuation, what is that? Here you pay attention. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day, it's apostrophe. Okay, a beautiful day, it is apostrophe a beautiful day. You choose the correct one of them. Right. 34th question, choose the correct sentence. Okay, and here, what a pity, what a pity, what a pity, what a pity. So all these sentences are one and the same, but some punctuation marks are wrongly used. The correct punctuation mark with the sentence is only your answer. 35th question, the correct punctuation to end an imperative sentence. So at the end of an imperative sentence, what punctuation mark will you use? And here you pay attention, exclamation mark, period, period means full stop, question mark, colon. Now you move on to the 4th section of the question paper, discourses. Discourses means connected speeches or writings. And 5 questions you are going to answer in this section. And here, 36th question, a notice must contain what? Only date, heading, date, content, signature, okay, paragraph, address. Okay, and you go to the 37th question, a biographical sketch should include what? Imagination, facts, jokes, fiction. 38th question, the tone of a report is usually formal, emotional, dramatic, poetic. And 39th question, choose the correct ending for a formal letter. Okay, yours truly, yours loving, with love, affectionately, yours. So for a formal letter, what must be the correct ending or closing? You know that very well. You choose it as your answer. And now the 40th question, dialogue writing is mainly used to show what? Monologue, conversation, narration, and quotation. Okay, you move on to the next section of the question paper. This is the last but one section of the question paper. 5 questions you are going to answer. And 41st question, choose the correct alphabetical order. Okay, these are the options given. Sand, sample, sanction, sanctuary. These are the 4 words. They are to be arranged in the correct alphabetical order that you come across in the dictionary. Right. 42nd question, the pronunciation symbols in a dictionary are based on, what are they based on? IPA, grammar, Latin, alphabet. IPA means International Phonetic Alphabet. So that is the full form of this IPA. Okay, you choose the correct answer and you move on to the 43rd question. The word geology means, what is the meaning of that? Geology, study of rocks, study of genes, study of life, study of maps. You move on to the 44th question. The stress in development falls on what? First syllable, second, third, last. And you move on to the 45th question. Guide words help us find pronunciation, locate a word, find grammar, write spelling. Right. The last section of this question paper is reading comprehension. Again, you are going to answer 5 questions after reading the given passage. So, what passage is given here? I will briefly explain this for your idea's sake. Books are the quietest, that means the calm going, most constant means steadfast, constant friends. Okay, calm going friends and steadfast friends. They instruct us without harshness, without roughness or rudeness and all that. They accompany us in solitude. They will be our friends in our solitude. Solitude means in our loneliness. A reader lives 1,000 lives. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. One who never reads lives only one. Okay, so this is a very simple passage. Depending on this small passage, you are going to answer 5 questions. And here you pay attention, 46th question. According to the passage, books talk loudly, are constant friends, are temporary, are harmful. 47th question. The expression quietest and most constant of friends means books never complain, books argue, books make noise, books scold readers. 48th question. The phrase a reader lives 1,000 lives means readers imagine many worlds, readers die often, readers forget reality, readers dream. Go to the last but one question of this question paper. The tone of the passage is, what is the tone of this passage? Humorous, philosophical, angry, pessimistic. You know that. And the last question of this question paper is the synonym of solitude is, what is the synonym of this solitude? Here are given 4 options: crowd, silence, loneliness, friendship. And this is the end of the question paper. With this, this question paper will come to an end. Please try to answer all the questions on your own. It is framed at a slightly advanced level, and try to answer all of them. And anyway, tomorrow I'm going to upload a explanatory video, and with the explanatory video I shall be back to you. Until then, bye, see you all of you.